All right, welcome back, everyone. This is our final segment of the show, and it's one that I love this one the most.
It's been a good time.
Has it not been fun this year?
We've had a good time, and this is my second one. I'm coming up on 2 years now. I started just after the Christmas episode 3 years ago.
That's right.
And I got to say that the two that I've done have just both been probably
fun,
the episode of the. I mean, yeah, it's just great to get everybody together and get to talk to them and let them know, you know, what they mean, everything they do through the year.
And you know, we had some sponsors that weren't able to be with us today.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to give them a big shout out. We miss them so.
Quite a few. I mean, yeah. Wes Stone, Crylight Realtors, want to say hi to him. He couldn't make it today because he's out busy working with a client. Yep. Scott Jasper and some of the guys over at Wilson Bank.
Having to put out fires.
They're busy down there at Wilson Bank doing a bunch down there today. Todd Cohn, the Patriot Demolition, he's stuck on a job site in Kentucky this morning. You know, it's everyday life. We all do other things, you know, and so they just kind of got hung up. But we do want to say thank you to every one of those guys, and then a special shout out too, right fast, to Mr. Tom Courtney. We all ate lunch a little while ago, and it was fabulous. So I want to thank you to Tom and the Courtney's Restaurant and Catering for bringing that food in for us earlier today. If you guys need any kind of holiday event catered, be sure to call them because they will flat take care of you. I mean, we had a great meal here today, so we want to thank Courtney's for that. And
for the sponsors that did show, this whole crew here, and we had some that had to leave and had to go back home and go to work and things, but I can't thank them enough.
No, you really can't. I mean, now that of course, you know, we've been doing this long enough together,
and Andy
I
just makes the whole thing
better. And Andy finally came in and he makes it better, but folks they really don't understand what it takes to make this happen. It really
takes all
is.
These fine folks right here.
It does.
Plus some.
It does.
We don't even have Tyler. I want to say, you know, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we need Taylor up here. We have to get him on here one of these days.
He's our producer and has done a fantastic job for us. One of the best producers I know I've ever had on the show, and just he does it. He's a yes man. I like that. You know, you give him something, yep, we can do that.
He takes care of it.
I like that.
He does a great job.
And so we don't ask too much, but you know, when we do ask, I like a guy that's got a positive attitude.
Yeah, and he does.
And he does. And we can't thank Mike enough. Mike gave up his day to come out here and film this, and somebody told him the check was in the mail or something. I don't know. I ain't heard that.
It might arrive by Christmas next year.
But you know, it takes all of us. And but let me tell you something. What we do with our children. Now these aren't my kids, but they ought to be.
Some of them might as well be.
They ought to be. I mean, because I'm as close to these three as a man could ever get to any kid. I love them, and it's Dayton Blair and Robin Blair's children, but I feel like Dayton Blair's my son anyway. So these are my kids. I love them to death. They can't do any wrong, but you know, it's all about them. These three are privileged to know what it takes to go fishing and what it takes to go hunting, and all the aspects of it. Getting to talk to Levi, and John Luke. You know, their daddy's big time into it, and that's how we all kind of got started.
It is. I mean, that's what it takes. You're not just going to decide one day you want to do it. You need somebody to mentor you.
Your kids aren't even here, and look what you do with Emery.
That's right. I mean,
you took Nayland out, and he
went out on that last video and helped me find that buck.
Stuff like that's priceless.
The reason I do what I do, though, is because my dad and uncle and brother, so on and so forth down the line, they took the time to do it for me. And that's one of our main focuses here, is that it's not what we've inherited from them, it's what we're leaving for them. That's what matters.
Like my grandfather said, pay it forward.
That's right. And like you mentioned, getting my kids out, once I started doing that, and Randall's talked about it, I don't know where he's standing, but like how he did with Devin, once you start getting them out there, it changes the world. It's what it's about.
And here's something I want parents to realize. Don't get discouraged, because we've taken Deacon and Daisy and Delaney, and we've shown them how things, you know, they're going to go boy crazy. He's going to go girl crazy. And it'll probably be next week. But I mean, they're going to go boy crazy, girl crazy. But don't worry. What you gave them was a rock that they can build their foundation on.
They'll be back. And, you know, we look forward to seeing Deacon, he's getting real involved with this fishing program now.
He's going with junior high fishing tournaments.
Be seeing probably a lot more.
We'll see him in the
Deacon
news.
Here.
Yeah, we'll see him in the news.
So, but all of that again, that falls back to
10-year-old, 11-year-old,
you know, right?
$50,000.
But 8 years old, you know, 8 years ago, his daddy had him out there in that boat, right. and that's where it starts.
Flipping at a 5-gallon bucket.
That's right.
That's right.
That's where it starts, and this is where it ends up, and then you end up here because when we were there, somebody took that time.
Well, Brandon, you and I haven't got to talk about what Christmas means to us. You go first.
Well, I mean, number one for me, outside, of course, we always mention first. Anytime with this show, you ask us, we're going to tell you Christ is number one. I'm not ashamed to tell anybody that. That's how it is, and that's how we are here at this show. Behind that, for me, it is 100% time with the family.
Yep.
It's time that you're not. I've got so much hustle and bustle in my everyday life. I know you're the same, but I'm so busy back and forth keeping things going between my other business and this show and just things we do, that to me that Christmas time, usually the few days before it also, is time that you can just let it go, let everything go, and spend time with your family. And that's what I enjoy the most, is just getting to see family that you don't see every day, get to spend time with them, and just for me more than anything, just not have to do anything else but just relax and be with them. And get away from that hustle and bustle for a few days and just enjoy the holidays.
I got a real good thought, and this kind of sums it up for me. I think about the first king-size bed was only about that long, about that wide.
That's right.
And to me, that means everything to me.
It does.
I just want everybody to have a great Christmas and know what it's about. And,
it is. And again, just to reiterate, just such a great year. You know, we've had such a fantastic year this year. The growth that we've experienced has been amazing. All the blessings that we've had, and there's no doubt who's behind it, what's behind it.
That's right.
And it's just, we look forward every day to another blessed year, and you know, each thing that comes, and we know why it comes to us. So.
Well, everybody, will you join me in wishing our viewing audience a Merry Christmas? Everybody, Merry Christmas.
You guys have a great holiday season, and we'll see you next time with Southern Woods and Waters.